Paul writes in Ephesians that God's power at work within us is able to accomplish abundantly far more than all we can ask or imagine. God's power is alive and well and moving in the congregations and communities of the Greater Milwaukee Synod, and together we are accomplishing so much more than we can ask or imagine. Here are just a few stories of how we are making a difference as we follow Jesus, form communities, and love all.
This summer, we have been connecting with Love My Air to teach people about outdoor air quality.
By working with Love My Air, we are helping all the families at Hippolyta who have kids with asthma and who know when to check the outdoor air so they know when it's safe to play outside. This program has been a wonderful experience for me and Sky.
Each week, 240 families or more receive food pantry services down here in Kenosha at Grace Welcome Center, thanks to the generosity of our Greater Milwaukee Synod. This ministry would not be possible without Outreach for Hope and our Synod staff doing such a wonderful job of connecting us with churches down here in Kenosha and throughout our Synod that do things like send volunteers, do food drives, and so generously support our ministry. In fact, I'm standing in front of walk-in cooler and freezer units that were donated by sibling Lutheran churches. Without our wonderful Greater Milwaukee Synod, all of this would not be possible.
Hola, I am Pastor Edwin, one of the 3 pastors here at Ascension Waukesha. We have a Spanish ministry here in our church, and we want to give you thanks for support our ministry. We have bringing a lot of new things here at Ascension. One of the things that we have bringing here are las alfombras, and you have supported them. This is a beautiful activity where English-speaking and Spanish-speaking members work together to prepare them for Good Friday.
As assistant to the Bishop for Authentic Diversity, I've been inspired by the amazing things happening as our Synod staff, Synod Council, anti-racism, reconciling in Christ teams, and congregations like yours work together. I'm working with at least 6 churches who formed anti-racism teams or authentic diversity teams, and they're doing some outstanding work. Courageously committed to act via book studies, diversity audits, forums, trainings, and more, to having difficult yet life-changing conversations, and to educating themselves about the roots of social injustice, and to be safe yet brave spaces for all people. Christ said, "The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few." Come and join us so that our many hands and hearts can make for lighter work.
As a listening team, we have met at a location that isn't one of our church buildings. I feel our congregation's becoming even more connected for the greater good of our churches and our community. We're all in each other's good hands.
Our mechanisms to share God's love needs to be much different than it may have been 30 to 40 years ago. Mission and ministry doesn't have to happen within a building, but can happen where people are. People are hungry for connections.